What's up, guys? And I did a video about 7 months ago on a less than lethal pepper gel gun, OC pepper gel gun. You guys probably remember. And that is the JPX Firestorm that fires these 14 millimeter gunpowder charges. That video has performed better than any video I've ever done. Over 4,000 hits. So I've looked for, the only downfall this has is the price. They're 500 and up. They're Swiss made. They're very, very good quality units, for lack of a better YouTube word. These are not firearms. These are less than lethal. This is a pepper gel gun. This is a pepper ball gun. So I was in Academy the other day and I saw this for $99. This feels like a pew pew, but it's not. This is a CO2, similar to a paintball gun, but it has different size rounds. So they send you, before I get into it, let me tell you the name. It's the Prepared to Protect by T4E. I'll try to find a link, but they have them at Academy. They send you these practice balls, which I don't think are necessarily practice balls. These are hard as a rock. I shot this thing in the backyard and it bounced off 3 fences and the house and then went in the pool at several hundred miles an hour. It was pretty violent. Then they send you these. These are the pepper balls. If I can get them out. These are like coated in a hard plastic shell. Didn't want that many of them. These are coated in a plastic hard shell that disintegrates when it hits the perpetrator and leaves a gnarly cloud of pepper dust in the air. I have to remember to pick that one up for one of the dogs eats it. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Comes with this plunger that after you use it, you clear the barrel with it, squeegee the barrel out just to make sure there's no imperfections in there. You damn sure wouldn't want that ball going off before it left, because it would ruin your day. I have not shot one of the pepper balls out of it, but I have seen similar ones on YouTube. So with this one, you not only get the effect of the agent, you get the knockdown power of the gun, because this thing is powerful. It holds a regular CO2 cartridge, but it spins it in 4 or 5 shots. I mean, it exerts a lot of pressure. So you load it right here. You pull this trigger back and then you drop the balls in there. It looks like it holds 3 rounds. This one holds 4. I would rather have this one, but only because this is CO2. Over time, there's a chance this could decharge. This one being gunpowder, you could put it on the shelf for 10 years and pull it off and fire it, no problem. The canisters are waterproof, so nothing's ever gonna happen. That has a primer in there, just like a bullet. That right there would shoot in any weather, no problem. This one, you would have to kind of tend to it. I would probably carry this with the cartridge in it, but not activated. And if I needed to activate it, I would turn it and activate the cartridge. That way I know it would have power when I needed it. I did shoot it again after I charged it for a couple of weeks, just to make sure it hadn't lost pressure, and it didn't. It fired the same pressure, it seemed like to me. But here's the thing. $500 to $600, closer to $600, if you can find them. $99. Has a trigger safety on it. This thing right here, especially with the balls being smaller than paintballs, they fly faster and hit harder. I'm a proponent of this, not to replace a gun by any means ever. A gun has its place. A gun will protect your life. Less than lethal will protect your livelihood. Okay. Let's say something kicks off in your neighborhood with a riot or something like that, and you shoot somebody and it turns out that wasn't the person attacking you, or it didn't look like that on video. Then you're stuck in the middle of an international incident and you're going to have a bad year that year. At the very least, you're going to come out of there broke defending yourself, if not in prison. With this, one of these, you get to go home that night, okay? And I'm not saying somebody pulls out a AK on you, you're going to pull this out and defend yourself. If it's all you had, I guess you would, but I don't carry this in place of a gun. I carry this for the tool that it is, to deal with threats that are not immediately lethal. And with the environment today, that seems like it could get closer and closer to home. My wife and I both carry these. I have a couple of these laying around the house. I do want to discharge this and do another video and show the active pepper balls discharging. I didn't even find me a candidate to let me pop a couple on them, but you never know. But anyway, there seemed to be a whole lot of interest in that video, so I thought I would do this one. Also, I have these I still haven't tested for the women. These are pens, writing pens that are actually made by Mace, and they shoot a mace spray out of the end, but they're actually real writing pens. So just a few options other than the pew-pews, because there are instances where that's just not the best tool to introduce. These have their place. Anyway, if you have the money, I prefer you get this one. They have these on Amazon. If your budget calls for it, get this one, $99. And I believe this one will do almost as good as this one. I believe it'll do just as good as this one, just in a different way. It's just that this one in the long term will be more reliable because it's not going to lose gas out of the CO2 cartridge. But like I said, I would carry it with it not charged. And then to charge it, once it's screwed all the way in, to charge it, you just push that button in and it engages. So you could carry it around without the risk of losing your CO2. But anyway, 99 bucks, you can't beat it. It seems like a quality tool. So you guys check it out. Let me know if any of you have these, and tell me in the comments. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.